Dobner, welcome to my studio in Hampstead. This is where I do all my ink drawings. When I do all my drawings I use dip nib pens, so I have various different ink wells with different inks in. I love the ink because it's so thick and glossy and black, and it's very strong ink as well, so it's light resistant and fade proof. So lots of my inspiration comes from the objects I find around, and I'll play with them, I'll dress them on different objects around, and that's kind of like the clocks I have and the butterflies I have with the time marches on. So I drew some ants marching across this old pocket watch. So lots of my inspiration comes from the objects I find. One of my most popular products is the alphabet tiles. I've recently started framing them up, so you can choose anything you want. You can have your name. I've done number tiles now as well, so you can do your date of birth or an anniversary date. This is an example of wish here. You get, what's fun about it, you get a different combination of images as well. You sometimes get a cat with a bird next to it, which you think the cat could be chasing the bird. You get kind of like a random selection of images together, which is always quite fun to see the combination in the end. For the last 15 years I've been living in different countries. I've lived in Hong Kong, China, I've lived in New Zealand and India and America and Europe and Italy, and wherever I went, once I was based in a country I'd paint and sculpt in those places, but I'd always have notebooks with me, and which I used to do ink drawings in. So this is just one. So they're kind of like, they're stories to me, that there's like a continual story I go from place to place. And this is probably what I did this for years. It's been since I was probably 14 or 15 years old. So I have like a library of these books, and I'll put little ideas, and also animals as well. So there's lots of, this is some elephants walk past, I had to do it incredibly quickly. I've only been back in the UK for the past 18 months, and I've thoroughly enjoyed working with Liberties. Excuse me a minute, I've just got to make a note in my new journal. I've just had this back, and I'm really happy with it. It's got my drawing embossed in the centre here, and then you can, and it's got the rabbit design on all the pages here. I've just actually realised if you're bored in a meeting, you could actually give him your own set of legs, or have him riding a bike. If you're a tea and coffee lover like I am, then these mugs might be for you. There's a range of 6 designs. There's a little bee in bed, there's a hot dog flag, there's a lion, and there's the bling bunny, and there's the hummingbird with the flag as well. These are all in Liberties also. I collect my frames from all different sorts of places. When I'm on my travels, I've always got space to bring a few back. Sometimes I find 1 or 2, sometimes I'll find a whole collection of certain types. They're all from different eras actually. I think they span from Georgian frames, Victorian frames, and then there's quite simple black square frames, and they were big in like 20s and 30s. I've just designed a new range of candles as well, which I've just got back this morning, and I'm really pleased with them. They've got a lid, a ceramic candle inside, and then once the candle's burnt out, you can use the pot. Thank you for coming to visit my studio here in Hampstead, and come and see my work in store now in Liberties.